My opera The Messiah has a front end and a back end. This is the description of the front end. The front end. The front end includes the following content at this time. Proclamations that Daniel Hagen's opera titled Daniel Hagen's Fantasy Impromptu, an opera titled The Messiah is for entertainment purposes only, which is the video titled Signage, along with videos titled The Opera Did Declare that it was for entertainment purposes only, you just ignored it, and Daniel's opera is realistic fiction. That means sometimes he tells a lie which were designed to catch the attention of more people so that he could make sure this critical fact is understood. That fact being that Daniel Hagen's opera titled The Messiah is for entertainment purposes only. At the time of this video there are 800 views, so the critical fact was transmitted, and their bizarre avoidance of the important disclaimer that it is for entertainment purposes only increases the likelihood that I am framed by the misunderstanding of the truth that this is a fantasy reality show and the events described are not real but are based in reality and are realistic fiction. For example, the proclamation that I was Red Group, in other words, declaring myself to be a criminal, which, though vague, is the essence of what treason is. Treason is where you are opposed to your country, and criminals oppose the country by violating its laws. So, I would be committing treason simply by declaring it, although realistically that statement was so general as to, in a certain way, mean literally nothing. The front end also includes a description of what company means in the video titled Company, followed by company policy, which doubles for a form of therapy that is a form of neuro-linguistic programming. The basic idea behind neuro-linguistic programming is that learning words causes you to remember words, which is evidence of memory growth. Depending on the number of people who study the course content in the company policy videos, it could become macro-social work. For now it appears as if it is mezzo-social work because the following are the company policy and therapy videos. The Nice Sermon has 44 views. The Understanding Lecture has 36 views. Encore to the Understanding Lecture has 28 views. Grace has 33 views. The Intelligent Lecture has 18 views. Mezzo means small or medium-sized group, and this would qualify as completed mezzo-social work. My opera The Messiah has a front end and a back end. This is the description of the back end. The back end. This is Pray to God mode, also described as ventriloquist mode. This is the dramatic soliloquy where I may speak to these two audience categories at different times, and these times are interlaced. So, when Daniel Hagen refers to interlaced material, he is referring to audience category 1. Audience category 1, myself, God, red group, blue group, and not general public. This is done in the privacy of a home and is, in a legal sense, considered stalking, for the reason being that it is in the privacy of a home. Red and blue group are imaginary people, and we know this because Daniel Hagen is schizophrenic. Audience category 2, videos to the general public on YouTube, Facebook, X videos. It is important from a criminal justice investigative standpoint that I include X videos in the list, being that the show is about endemic surveillance societies, which is another way of saying stalking. Being that a majority of stalkers are stalking for sexual reasons, it is a mission-critical fact that they understand the specific number of people who are viewing this high-profile victim, which is a special type of victim. 10 million views is twice the number of people who live in the state of Wisconsin, which is roughly the number of views that his X videos has as of June 11, 2025. So, for that reason, it is likely to be criminal to act like Daniel Hagen is a low-profile victim and to assume that there has never been even one single stalker ever. It is unlikely that Daniel Hagen is going to be changing the behaviors that attract stalkers, because if you told him to stop using X videos, he may just tell you to underscore. This being the case, there is likely to be a continuous inflow of agents into the system described in the video Why Do You Call Yourself the Messiah? Please note that stalking also is driven by these motivating factors: monetary reasons, power dynamic reasons, or to get infamous for engaging in that form of crime. In the future, the back end may include and is likely to include videos with friends or people who want to be on the opera The Messiah. Selfie videos where I talk to general public which enable me to perform soap opera for general public which is hearsay about red and blue group.